Well, let's talk more about this campaign with news reporter India Grant, who's here now. Good evening to you, India. David talked there about this campaign chipping away at the culture that can lead to offending. Tell us more about that culture.
Yeah, so, this is a culture that exists offline, but of course it also exists online. And to take an example, you have the British kickboxer and reality TV star Andrew Tate. Now, he is banned from social media, but his videos still circulate on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and if you haven't heard of him, he's someone who says rape victims must bear responsibility for their attacks, and also talks about hitting and choking women. Now, he is an extreme example, but he is an example of the kind of culture that this campaign is trying to tackle.
Well, Police Scotland see this campaign as being hugely successful because of the number of viewers it's had and the awards, but what about the wider impact?
Yeah, offence figures have been slow to change. Rapes are at a 6-year high, although Police Scotland say this is because people feel more confident reporting. Sexual assault figures are also increased from last year. It's worth saying that there was a decrease between 2019 and 2020. And the online aspect, which I mentioned earlier, also can't be ignored. There's been a gradual long-term increase recorded of sexual crimes being recorded as cyber crimes. There's been a fourfold increase in such offences over almost 10 years.
So in terms of the wider story here, there's this campaign, but what other conversations are happening in terms of tackling misogyny in Scotland?
You're right, it's not just this campaign. Back in March, an expert group proposed a new misogyny law. Now, this would be separate from the pre-existing Hate Crime Act, and it would criminalise such acts as stirring up hatred towards women and girls, public misogynistic harassment, and issuing certain threats to women both on and offline. So this is part of a wider initiative to try and tackle this kind of culture.
India, thank you very much for that. Thank you.